Hey guys, long time no see. Oh my goodness. I feel like for the past 6 months, every video has started that way, but this one is really like ridiculously overdue. I was looking on my channel and I was like, oh my god, I haven't posted a video since Halloween. Like, that's ridiculous. So I'm so sorry. Since my last video, I have gained so many subscribers. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey. I promise we won't have such long gaps between videos anymore. And thank you so much for those of you who are already subscribed, who stuck it out with me and didn't leave. You know, if you've been watching older videos, that it's been kind of stressful for me because I did get married this semester. So this fall semester for me has been very, very busy. Which is funny because for my school, this semester was supposed to be like the easiest one out of all of pharmacy school. And for me, I was so busy, but that's a whole other story. But a quick update on my personal life, if you were wondering kind of what's been going on, why I haven't posted in so long. I did get married on November 25th, so Thanksgiving weekend I got married. So a quick update on my schedule in case you forgot. I did my 2 IPPE rotations over summer, so I did one in July and one in August. And then I started my classes in October, and then I got married in November. So as you can imagine, once I started classes, I just got so busy between trying to make sure my grades were up and planning my wedding, and you know, something had to give, so I just couldn't give enough of myself to my YouTube channel. After my wedding, like literally the day after my wedding, I got sick, and I was sick with a cold for like a week, and then my cold turned into a really nasty sinus infection. So I had that for like the next 2 weeks, which included finals week, so I was really sick during finals week. And then I got better, and then right after that, I went on my honeymoon for a week, and then we came back from that, and we went on another trip, and within there was Christmas and New Year's, and so I've been busy. But I'm very excited to be back, and again, I'm so excited for all of you that have stuck it out with me and joined our family, our farmily, and hopefully you stick with me, because I'm gonna be better, I swear. So that's what's been going on in my life. Come spring semester, I will be back to my normal schedule. I don't have all this extra stuff to worry about, just school, so I should be good to go on posting videos more regularly. So anyways, the whole point of this video, which I don't even think I mentioned in the beginning, this is my fall semester update on my classes. I know it's a little belated, but like I said, it's been hectic. So recap on what my classes were. Technically my 2 rotations count as classes for my fall semester, even though I did them in the summer and I wasn't worrying about them with all my other classes, but I had my 2 rotations in the summer. And then for my fall classes, we had pharmacokinetics. I'm still sick, by the way. Okay, pharmacokinetics. We had pharmacist provided care 2, which is a continuation of a class we started in the spring, which is just learning like over-the-counter medication and counseling points for different diseases. So we had that. We had an elective, and I chose vaccines and immunizations for my elective, which I loved. I thought it was so interesting. And my last class was research methods and pharmacoepidemiology, which is basically just like learning how to research information and pull up articles and evaluate if the articles are, you know, good quality and stuff like that. So yeah, so those were my classes. I don't know what my grades were on my rotations yet. I'm assuming I got A's because my preceptors were really nice on my evaluations and probably gave me better scores than I honestly deserved. But because I was so new to pharmacy and I was just like, what's going on? But I think I got A's because I really did put in a good effort, you know? So I think I got A's in those, and then I got A's in everything except for pharmacokinetics. So pharmacokinetics, I got a B, which I'm not happy about, but I'm not mad about, if that makes sense. Because I feel like my understanding of the material is A-worthy, but my performance on exams was B-worthy. If you've been watching me for a while, you've heard me talk about my pharmaceutics class and how one of those professors would ask really difficult questions on the exams. And we had that professor for pharmacokinetics. So I really struggled on his exam questions. They were just hard. Like, I was like, I know the material, but like, I have no idea what you're asking me in this question. So I struggled on his questions. Luckily, there were like 3 or 4 different professors for that class. So I did well. There's 3 professors total. Yeah, him and 2 others. So I did kind of poorly on his test questions, but then I did really well in the other professors' test questions. So it ended up kind of balancing out, and I ended up with a B. So again, like, I'm not happy that I got a B, but like, I'm not super bummed. Like, getting a B in pharmacokinetics is nothing to be upset about. So, and it's not like my future employers are going to be like, oh, let me see your transcript. You got a B in pharmacokinetics. I'm not hiring you. Like, obviously that's not going to be the case. So not upset about that. Well, kind of, but not really. My hardest class this semester was definitely pharmacokinetics. Just because the content was more difficult. The content in the other three classes wasn't that hard. It was just like memorization, which, you know, for me, memorization isn't easy, but it wasn't horrible. Like, there's only 3 of them, so I didn't have to balance them with, like, you know, a billion other classes. So I was able to get through it fine, and it wasn't a big deal. And yeah, pharmacokinetics, there was a lot more math, graphing. You had to be able to like graph relationships between different variables, and it just gets confusing a little bit. So again, it wasn't like super duper hard, but it wasn't the easiest class. So that was definitely my hardest class of the fall semester. Thinking on first year versus second year, just kind of comparing the two, because I know a lot of you are first year or going into pharmacy school. So just to give you an idea of how I feel first year compares to second year, my school's a little different. So basically, what they've been telling us is our fall semester of our second year is the easiest semester in pharmacy school. And then they said once we go into the spring semester, you hit like a brick wall, and it's really difficult. So I don't feel like I can give a fair comparison of first year to second year because of that, and because of the fact that I was extremely distracted during a fall semester of my second year. But so like, if I'm comparing right now, I would say first year was harder. But then it's like, but it was kind of a hard last semester because of my wedding. But the content wasn't hard, you know? So far, content-wise, like actual class material-wise, my first year was harder, but I haven't gotten to this spring semester yet, which they say is really, really difficult. So I can't give you a fair comparison there yet, but I will definitely let you know, keep you updated. I'll do vlogs throughout the semester, so you'll know. You'll know what's up. So some things I could have done better this semester. I could have been more organized. I definitely just was distracted with all the wedding planning. I was not very organized. I wasn't writing down everything in my planner. If you guys know me, you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I'm a very organized, like, kind of person. I actually did a plan with me video, like, last spring. I'll put it up here in the cards, where I showed you how I make my schedule. And keep in mind, too, if you're new to my channel and you're not sure, I am a distance education pharmacy student, so I don't physically go to class. All of our lectures are online. We go to class online, like we log in and we're in class online. So a lot of the time we're not in class, so I have to make my own schedule to make sure I watch the lectures and everything. And so this semester I was just very lazy. I wasn't writing everything out. I was just kind of going willy-nilly through the semester, just getting stuff done when I felt like it, basically. And it didn't hurt me because my grades turned out fine, but I feel like it gave me more stress. And you know, we're supposed to have all of our lectures watched by the end of the day on Friday. And if we don't have them watched by Friday morning, the school will send us an email, just like a friendly reminder, hey, just in case you forgot, you need to watch this lecture, whatever ones we haven't watched yet, by the end of the day. And normally I have all my lectures finished by like Wednesday. And then the rest of the week I'm just studying. Well, there was one day one Friday this semester where I got one of those emails reminding me to finish lectures, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I never get these emails, and this is the easy semester. Why am I being so, like, ridiculous? I procrastinated a lot. I just got really lazy with school because I was so focused on my wedding. And again, it didn't really make my grades suffer. I just feel like when you have a clean, like, a planner that you're using and you're organized and you write everything down, you mentally and physically are less stressed and less worried. And so that's why I'm so organized, is because it makes me calm. So I definitely had more stress this semester, I think because of it, but again, it turned out okay. But definitely going into next semester, I want to make sure that I am getting back to my roots, you know? I'm getting back to my organization. I got my new Erin Condren planner for the new year, so I'm going to make sure I really utilize that. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do an updated plan with me video or anything like that. Because I'll definitely be utilizing my planner way more. Something I struggled with this semester too is procrastination. So I really want to make sure that I'm not waiting till the last minute to do assignments. I mean, there were some days where I was turning in assignments like a couple hours before the due date, and that is so not like me. Like, I know that is like a lot of people. That is not me. That has never been me. I don't like to wait till the last minute. I like to turn things in at least like a day or two ahead of time, if not more. And I just don't like that. I don't like that I was pushing it to the last minute like that, and that's just, I don't like it. So definitely something that I didn't do well in last semester that I really want to make sure that I change, because I don't like that stress. Something that was a little bit better this semester is I worked with classmates a little bit more. So again, being a DE, we don't see our classmates all the time. And so I don't study with classmates. I know some do, like on the computer, but I've always been just kind of a quiet, like work by myself kind of person. But I did become kind of close with two of my classmates over our summer session when we went down to school. So I've been, texting and having phone calls with some of them, just kind of talking about stuff, and that's been helpful. It's kind of nice to feel like you have that camaraderie. You know what I mean? It's nice to have someone that you can text and talk to, and they get what's going on and things like that. So that's been really nice this semester. Big change from last year, because I didn't talk to anyone last year. I was very quiet and to myself. So that's been a nice change. But yeah, so I'm so glad that you guys stuck it out with me. Thank you so much for subscribing and staying subscribed. Thank you so much for watching this video and all my other videos. Thank you so much for contacting me. Oh, speaking of, I am so sorry too if you contacted me via email, social media, if it took me long to respond. I tried to respond to everybody. I think I have at this point. There might be a few stragglers that I haven't gotten to, but I really tried to make sure that I responded to everybody. But it did take me a while because I was just so busy with everything else. So I'm so sorry if that was you, if you were waiting for a response from me, but I really did try to respond to everybody. But if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to email me, comment below, and I will respond to you there. You can message me on any of my social media. As always, I have Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, which I never tweet on because I don't get it. But like, I look at it if I get messages, but that's about it. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!